My name is Andrew Roby. I am an event and wedding planner based out of DC. I do a lot of different types of brand events. I also am a coach, so I teach other event planners on how to really excel at what they do from a business systematic perspective. And then, I am a keynote speaker, so I do a lot of speaking opportunities around the country for associations, for different conferences based off of events in our industry, as well as people that have nothing to do with our industry, from pharmaceuticals to law firms to everything else. So on paper, we all are the same when it comes to being an event planner. But I think what many of our clients are attracted to us for is literally the energy that we bring to the table, our vibe, but really focusing on the touch points that their guests. We're a very visual company, so a lot of the decisions that we make are specifically in tune with how people visualize and experience an event. When I came to get a service from SEO National, I was hesitant, not because what SEO National does or what I assume couldn't do. So I was looking for more instant gratification, literally thinking of the marketing side where I can just put something out there and people gravitate to us. And my mindset wasn't necessarily focused on long-term result. That now, after really doing some deep dive, SEO National, let's make it happen. Let's see what we can do, because the longer I wait, the longer my results are actually going to happen. So that was pretty much, I was in my head when it first dawned to me that I needed SEO support. LinkedIn was definitely a contributor for me finding SEO National. Of course, I understood what SEO was. I was doing blog posts and doing whatever I could optimize my website, but I'm not a guru. So as I looked at LinkedIn and saw the content that SEO National was putting out, I see the results that is happening for other clients. So let's try this and see how it works. And I'm really glad that I did it. I think what excites me the most in working with SEO National is the fact that we're always getting unique inquiries from across the world. And I know for a fact we were not getting those amounts of inquiries prior to being onboarded. And I think that having the fact that other people can see us and find us and say, hey, we see what you all are doing and we actually want to work with you, and send us inquiries to see if we're available, that to me is really fascinating. And it's like we're not putting forth marketing dollars, other areas to get these same results. And we tried it before where we hired a social media marketing manager to put out content for us, create that content and attract ideal audience, and it just wasn't working. And we're spending so much money on that. And now, when we got to SEO National, just having the opportunity to see, people contact us. So now I think what we're expecting is just to get on a bigger level. I'm always thinking about working with people like Netflix or Coca-Cola, and Nike, those really big global brands. So we can do business together is pretty much what I'm looking for. And I know that as we continue to saturate our market and be available online for when people do searches, that it brings us a little bit closer to achieving that. So working with SEO National I normally struggle working with companies because the response time is always so delayed. And that has been probably one of the biggest pet peeves that I've had. And I can tell you, anytime I send an email, SEO National is like instant. Not instant, but it is either the same day or the next day that I get a response. And it's not just a response, it's in detail. And also what I love is the ability to think for me and to think ahead. So a lot of the times when I'm getting an email from SEO National, it's like, hey, Andrew, this is something that we saw with Google Analytics, just letting you know we've already done this and we're working, and rollout will be this and this and that. So it's thinking ahead for me, so that way I'm not caught, blindly and like, hey, what's going on with this? Why are we, delayed on that? And so I think SEO National has really surprised me as far as how much initiative that they take and how they roll everything out, whether it's through email, whether it's through a Loom video, whether it's through a phone call. It literally is giving me everything I need without actually having to struggle to understand what's happening or to have to follow up constantly. I've already recommended people to SEO National because I'm big on experience, how customer service works for us, not against us. I've had a couple of companies, especially small businesses, that have struggled with being viewed, being visible, being aware of what is going on in their industry. And I've recommended them to SEO National. I don't think that I am having such good experience with them, and I'm seeing results based off the hard work that they put in, and I know that other companies are going to be able to see that too. So I think that, hands down, I definitely would recommend SEO National every single time.